Hey y'all, it's Sherry G. Welcome to the channel. So look, Arionne went live the other day, and I watched it. I wasn't surprised that she went live. I just knew it would be eventually. I think most of us felt that way. You know, she's been disappearing and then reappearing here and there. But I found this particular live just to be a little bit interesting, given the timing and given the fact that there were these audio recordings released on the original Straight No Chasers channel, you know, with Arionne going off about different things, which I'll get into later on in my commentary. So I just found it to be pretty interesting, this particular live that she did. And so I am going to give some commentary on that. You know, she's been 10 years a side chick, but looking at this video, that doesn't seem to matter. I mean, she seems to be as happy as a lark. So like I said before, she ain't going nowhere. Anyway, y'all, let me go ahead and drop my intro and my disclaimer because I forgot to do that. So let me go ahead and do that. Y'all hang tight and I'll be back with my commentary after those things run. In the meantime, in between time, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. Yes, so looks like Miss 10 Years a Side Chick is happy as a lark lately. Now, she and Martell were actually seen together in a gym. I'm not really sure where the gym was, but actually, to be more specific, she was seen and he was heard. So, for whatever odd reason, she didn't show his face, and I would think that it's probably because Martell did not want to have his face shown for whatever reason. She actually even called him Mr. Holt at one particular time. So she called out his name. She referenced him specifically, and allegedly, in my opinion, it was because she was live and she wanted us to know that he was there with her. But y'all, do y'all remember the phone call with Arionne and one of those audio recordings that was released with Arionne and the original Straight No Chaser? How she was going in on Martell and she spoke on the Revenge P tape and how he was the one that was actually behind all of the shenanigans. I mean, she basically admitted everything, and she admitted to the fact that, you know, he wanted her to do this and create this fake page and put it out there and all of this stuff, and how she basically, in my opinion, threw him under the bus. And then, I mean, she said a whole lot of things on that particular recording. And then there was another recording that was just recently released on the same blogger's channel, the original Straight No Chaser, where, you know, she talked again about, you know, being manipulated by him. And she even stated that she was done with Martell. She said that in this particular conversation that she was upset with him and his shenanigans with Sheree in New York City because evidently she was surprised about the whole thing. She didn't realize that they were going to be in New York City together. So, you know, we're all thinking that, you know, he told her this relationship was just for television. And although I still believe that that's partially true, I also believe that Martell and Sheree had relations. I mean, it's their business. They're both single, but, you know, just thinking about Arionne and how she was probably tricked by Martell, and that's just my opinion, based on her conversation with the original Straight No Chaser. But y'all, I said it before, and I still stand by this today. Arionne and Martell are addicted to one another. I mean, they are stuck for life, and it goes beyond just having a child together. For him, I think it's some sort of addiction. And this, again, is my opinion. But if you saw this live that she posted, while they were at the gym, she was skinning and grinning like a chessy cat. I mean, her eyes were twinkling and dancing. If I didn't know any better, I would think that she'd never seen Martell before. And that this was some guy she just met and he just, swept her off her feet. It was just like she was into him. Like the smiling and it was just really like interesting to me. And that's my opinion, right? That's what I saw looking at her. I'm like, man, this girl's really in love with this guy. Just judging by everything that I saw in this particular live. So, although Arionne has declared on Beyonce's internet that she is done with Martell, it looks like old Marty Marr is back in there. And it didn't take long for Arionne to get over it. It didn't take long for her to get over all of his shenanigans with all of the women and Sheree. But good for them. Like, who's hating? I'm only commenting because, like I said, she declared on Beyonce's internet that she was done with Martell. But another thing that stood out to me in this particular video, Martell is once again trying to get her to show her body to the world. And I don't know if you all seen the video, but if you go back, or the live, if you go back and you listen to it and you look, if you listen carefully, you'll hear him asking her to do certain things. And it really sounds like he's trying to get her to show her body. And she responds that she can't. And then she goes, no, I can't because I have I forgot how she referred to it, but it's just like, a little belly fat. And I forget the exact verbiage that you used to describe it and that she actually used to describe it in this video. But yeah, so I thought, that was particularly kind of weird to me. It just stood out. I remember him doing it before when, all the rumors were out about her allegedly being pregnant and expecting. In that time when the revenge pee came out and all of that, and she did that live and she was scared, and you could tell that he had called her and was coaxing her, and how she kind of stood back in the opinion of everyone who saw the live. But anyway, it kind of reminded me of that again. I'm not sure why he would have her do that now, because we're over it all by this time. But later on in this same live, he actually takes her phone. And then she gets on one of the machines, and he actually then shows her whole body. So again, I don't know what that was about. I just thought it was a bit strange. And it also, in my opinion, reflects the controlling part of Martell. But I just can't with these two. Mel, I'm so glad you moved on, because girl, you see what you still be dealing with? Y'all, that's all I have for you in this video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I will be back. Until then, ciao.